Something's Brewing takes us to Norwich. The owners of These Guys Brewing Company are just rolling with the punches during this pandemic. They've been around for the past 5 years. Their menu and beers are constantly changing. Rebecca Alberts with These Guys Brewing Company. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Absolutely. So this is usually the time we see each other because a Facebook memory popped up and we saw each other last year at one of the brew fests.
I miss those days.
I know, me too. Well, it's good to be here. I know COVID's kind of been a challenge for most breweries, but on your end, you said Growler Sales have been really good.
Yeah, we've had to order growlers 4 times now since March, and we get batches of 250 plus each time. So, you know, during all of this, even when the governor shut down dining and just doing to go, growlers really help keep us afloat, and soon we'll be canning.
Mm-hmm. And I saw your outdoor space, so how's business been?
Business has been steady. The town of Norwich owns the parking lot right next door, so they have been fantastic about helping all downtown businesses. So they gave us to use the parking lot until November 12th. So right now people are still enjoying the patio. We did change some hours, so we're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but Wednesday through Sunday in the evening and afternoon, you're welcome to enjoy and have some food and libations.
And I know you're still cranking out that beer, so let's talk about the first one. You have a pumpkin ale, which it's the season for it.
It is. So we use real pumpkin in our batches and some spices, so it takes we have to wait a little bit later in the season to release it, so we just released our Little Norwich. It's a lower ABV from our Imperial Norwich. So it comes in at 5% with or without a cinnamon sugar rim. It is amazing, in my opinion.
I cannot wait to try that. The next is an IPA.
So we wanted to use up some of the hops that had been almost lingering too long. So we dry hopped a batch that we did for like a one-time release. It's called 6 Foot Rule with the governor's new rule. We just wanted to try and make something a little light. So it's an easy drinking IPA that's slightly hazy.
Next up, a blush sour. That's interesting.
So Make Me Blush is a series of a sour that we do with lactose. And we've done a couple variations with fruit. This one is a triple berry sour, so it's blueberry, blackberry, and raspberry. I have to share with you that it's selling fast, and we already have in the fermenter a Make Me Blush that will be black currant and raspberry. So that'll be up in like 2 weeks.
And last but not least, a black IPA.
So we have an award-winning black IPA from the GIBCC last year. It took first place. It is dry hopped, and we use fresh hops in the boil and then dry hop in the fermentation twice. So it is very effervescent.
So sadly, no events because of COVID. Wah. But you said you guys have gotten really creative through all of this.
Yes, so our menu, we change a little bit every week to keep things spicy and new and interesting. So check us out on all social medias because they do change rather frequently. And then we try and have new beers coming out about every other week. So we have a new one coming out at the end of the week called our Anniversary Ale. It's a Belgian wit.
Awesome. And you said you started with like 4 beers and now you have over 50 recipes. I think that's great. I love that. I do.
It's what makes my job fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having us. Nice to see you both. Always a pleasure. Something's Brewing at These Guys Brewing Company.
Cheers.